And I hope you're all going to rush along after conference to visit World Skills in London. But I knew that a film alone, good though it was, wouldn't be enough for this conference. You're a demanding conference, a demanding party, and rightly so. So I have with me real live people here to tell you about the difference apprenticeships have made to their lives. To tell you more about how apprenticeships are helping young people into the professions, I'm delighted to introduce Clare Morley, Director of Global Development at the Association of Accounting Technicians. With over 120,000 members, the AAT is the UK's leading qualifications and membership body for accounting and finance staff. And Francesca Harper, a former Accounting Technician of the Year, who started her accounting technician apprenticeship with the Metropolitan Police and now is an advisor for BDO, the world's 5th largest accountancy firm. Thank you very much indeed. Well, welcome, Clare. It's good to have you here. Why are skills and training so important to the employers in your sector?
Well, good accounting is critical for the UK economy in every sector, and it's a rewarding and highly regarded career. Apprenticeships are the best way for accounting staff to develop the skills that employers need, because they're acquiring the knowledge they need for their profession, often in a classroom setting, through day release, whilst then learning to apply those skills through the workplace, through real life in the workplace. So what they learn in the classroom, they're doing in real working life, and what they're doing in working life, they're learning about in the classroom so they can fully understand what they're doing and why.
And why is the government's commitment to apprenticeships so important then?
Well, employers really value apprenticeships, without doubt, because the people are being properly taught the knowledge they need for their profession at the same time as learning the skills on the job. So also an employer can train a young person at the start of their working life in the way that suits the organisation. Also, employers know they can trust the qualification that goes with an apprenticeship, because these apprenticeship qualifications have been designed based on the skills employers have told us they need in the workplace. And I have to say, John, it's because you've championed apprenticeships that the government has increased the number of places available, and that's truly valued by many employers, because they've been able to properly train people in a structured way with credible qualifications. This means that last year, 4,250 people completed an accounting apprenticeship. An AAT apprentice can progress to chartered accountancy. So this apprenticeship skills training is the start for them of a truly professional career. The government's commitment to apprenticeships allows access to the accountancy profession for any young person with the ability, regardless of their background, regardless of whether they went to university or not. And to me, that is social mobility in action, and please, can we have even more of it?
Thank you very much. Well, it's great to hear that. Now, turning to someone who's actually benefited from this, what did your apprenticeship mean to you, Francesca?
Well, had I decided to go to university and not do an apprenticeship, at the age I am now, I would have just been going into my final year at university, having probably never set foot in an office environment and having no practical work experience. Whereas instead, I'm 20 years old and I've got 4 years' experience working for 2 amazing yet very different organisations. And soon I'll go on to qualify as a chartered accountant. For me, an apprenticeship gave me the chance to work in lots of different departments. So I was able to realise what I was good at and what I enjoyed, and what I wasn't so good at, and the sort of jobs that I didn't want to do. And in doing that, strangely enough, I discovered it was the VAT department that I enjoyed the most, and that's what I've gone on to specialise in. I think to realise at such a young age what it is that you want to do and what you're good at is a real benefit and a real advantage to doing an apprenticeship. Had I left school at 16 and not done an apprenticeship, if I'm honest, I don't think I would have been mature enough to have just been left to my own devices. It was that structure and it was that support of an apprenticeship which helped me make a great start to my career.
Brilliant. Well, clearly, I mean, this is a living example of why we've got it right, isn't it? But what next?
I suppose the first thing to do is to finish my ACCA. I'm almost there, so hopefully this time next year I can say I'm a fully qualified chartered accountant. And then in terms of work, the plan is to work my way up in the organisation that I'm in, and hopefully 10 years' time I'll be the VAT partner for a big accountancy firm.
Fantastic. What you've seen today, conference, shows what I describe. a pathway to higher learning, access to the professions, the rediscovering of the importance of practical and vocational skills. And we want people to go to the very top. And that's why I'm pleased to tell you that we're going to create 10,000 new higher level apprenticeships. That's at level 3 and 4, A-level and beyond, so that people can progress right to the top, redefining higher learning. Thank you, Francesca. Thank you, Claire, for being the living proof that we're getting that right.